I didn't mean to sound like a pirate, but let's go with it. We're rolling with it. Let's go. We'll do it live. Hello friends. Today we are continuing the 3D printing project. I have not uploaded the VOD of part 2. So I'm just gonna go straight into part 3. This is gonna be awesome. So heading into the overlay. This is our plan, okay? We've already designed the base. The base. Over here. The base. It's actually ready to get 3D printed and all that. Next we're gonna work on this. The arm base. And you know, it looks small. So if we have time, we'll do the arm too. There, so you can see the cup. Wait. We're gonna do this now. The arm base, and then if there's time, we'll do the arm. Okay? Alright. No more stalling. Let's get into it. Alright. Here we are in Blender again. So by the what's this? We want to make a cylinder. I remember, right? Yeah, we're gonna make a cylinder. Shift A. Oh, I almost forgot. I forgot. There we go. There we go. All right, there we go. We got some chill music coming your way. I'm gonna assume you can hear the music. Just like a little background music anyway. Alright. So we're just gonna cylinder that up. And then we want to change the base of this. We're switching into edit mode. Check that. Select that. Cursor to selected that. Back into object mode, set origin to 3D cursor. Don't really have to do that. Wrong button. Hold on. Just grab that up. And then cursor to origin. Alt G. Ta-da! Now if we make any adjustments, it's going to be on the plane, you know. It's not gonna go down. Hey, right? Okay, so we want this stupid. Forgot. We want to make it a high quality. We're 96. Not sure. We probably will be able to see that on the 3D printer, but let's just do all of that again. Cursor to selected, origin to 3D cursor, cursor to origin, selected, Alt G. Ta-da! There we go. And now we want this to be 20. Oh wait, I almost forgot. We were supposed to change the units. We're changing this to millimeters. So this is gonna be a 20. There we go. Looks tiny, yeah? Alright, so okay, how do we do this? So there's this this cylinder over here, fit in the little screw. I have this screw on my desk right now and it is tiny. I think it's an M6 for those that know. So I am going to measure that. There's no need to measure because it's already measured. I'm an idiot. Over there. Over here. So if that's a 5.3, we're gonna quickly model this little shape. Okay? Okay. So let's just add another object. Another cylinder. It's already at 96. Let's move it a little bit to the right. And then this was 5.3. And this is another 5.3. And then this was 11. And there we have the total length. So what we want to do now is, hold on, let's move the cursor over here. So we want to be able to like cut this, right? But how will we know what 3.3 looks like? Well, we just make another cylinder, because that's the only way I know how. So we want this to be 3.3, and then this is also 3.3, and then this is also 3.3. I feel like I did something wrong here, but it's fine. Oops. We're gonna center on this. We're gonna activate see-through mode. We're gonna select this face. Your shit is selected. Hold on, my bad. Your shit is selected. Switch back. Right click. Set origin. 3D cursor. Over here. Set that. Your shit is selected. Over there. My bad. That's it should be selected to 3D cursor. There we go. So if we just, that is how big the head of our little screw is. So what we're gonna do is go into the actual shape, R for a loop cut. We're gonna go even closer. Even closer. Zoom, enhance. Zoom and enhance. There we go. That there. Bring that all the way in line. Beautiful. So what we know is this is 3 millimeters thick. So what we can do is make this 3 millimeters thick. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is, since this is a loop cut, we can take this entire area, extrude S. That's wrong. Hold on. I got this. X. Shift Y. B. And we just line that up. Shift X Y Z. Oi. Come on. S X Y Z. Just line that up as best we can. And hey, presto. That's our little screw. Then we can just delete this. Ta-da! That's how it looks. Perfect. We modeled the screw. Hallelujah. Okay, so this is gonna like punk. So let's move that over to the other side. And then we're gonna rotate this. ROI 90? 270. There we go. Now we check back with the drawing. I wasn't exactly very specific with this area, huh? Man, I just wanna poke it. But we need enough space between here and here. Mustache. Okay. Should have. Okay, let's start. Let's put on our thinking caps. Okay. So then what is the distance between this and this? If this total distance is 15, how big is this circle is given that it's 3? Oh man. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna do a little algebra. Is that algebra? One of them puzzles. So if the overall length is 15 and then part of the length is 3, how big are these? Since it's a circle, we can assume it's supposedly equidistant. So we have 12. 12 is 6 and 6. I don't know why I overhyped. I don't know why I made it scarier than it was supposed to be, but hey. Okay. Now I'm thinking that should there be a floor here? Should it be raised, start the 6, 3, 6, and then end? I feel like there should be. So let's get down to business. Yeah, like imagine over here. Like a little oomph. A little oomph. Like that. Okay. You picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah, look at that. There's gonna be a little 2mm thingo here. Can't read that. 2mm. There we go. Yep, that's the plan. That's gonna be the plan. So, how do we know what 2mm is? I'm glad you asked. We're just gonna have to do the same thing again. I really wish I knew how. But we work with the tools we have, yeah? So we're just gonna bring this back here and make this is huge. Well, let's make that 20. then we're gonna do that same trick earlier. Cursor to selected, back, click, origin to 3D cursor, world origin, Alt G. There we go. So now we just have to take this, edit mode, Control R, Control R, check. Grab Z. There we go. And then now we can just delete that. Let's call this the screw. Let's call this the base. The arm base. There we go. And then I did not decide how big the top was going to be, but given that this is 2 millimeters, I think we can just freestyle it at this point. You know, what's a little whimsy? Right, right, left. Like that. That should be fine. Right, 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 right. Maybe. Perhaps. Okay. Next is we need a channel for this to enter from, right? So let's just raise it up. Raise it up. Okay, next we have to figure out what is 6 millimeters from this. And don't worry, we don't have to use a cylinder. Actually, I don't know why I've been using a cylinder. I can just use a plane. And the plane is huge. Okay, so we can just make that 6. Check. And then we're gonna rotate that along the y-axis, RY90. So we know that's 6. We know that's 6. Take this, move it up, place it like that. Oh, because I moved it up. Oh yeah, I forgot. How big is like a millimeter anyway? We're working with millimeters here anyway. Okay, 2 millimeters looks nice. So we're gonna have to keep it like that. Yeah, because this entire thing is 15 and I've already used up 8. That's fair, I guess. I guess from here it doesn't really matter. Because like if I bring that up like that, it looks weird, right? But that's fine because the arm is gonna be like, it's gonna be like that anyway. So it's fine. I hope. We're fine as long as this is in the right position. So let's just poke it in actually. So how does that look when you've poked it in? Dead center. We need to open this up. Yeah? Yeah. So it's gonna be a U. It's gonna be a U like... It's gonna be a U like this. So I kinda like how... I'm thinking. It doesn't happen often, but I'm thinking. Let's just roll with it. So we know that This is 5.3 millimeters. We might as well make it 6. We're making the hole 6-ish. Okay, take a new cylinder. Drop 6. 6. 11. Actually, no, let's make that so it goes all the way through. ROI 90. We just bring that up and line it up. Grab Z. Just line it up. Push it selected. This there we go. Now that's perfectly lined up. This is difficult. Oh my gosh. Hold on. So there has to be... This is just gonna be a channel. A channel with big hole here and a hexagonal hole over here with... That's a lot. So you see this hole over here? Hold on. How big was the thickness? The thickness was 4. Oh my gosh. Who's the idiot who thought of this? So this is how thick the... Oh no. Is it too thick? This is how thick the arm is gonna be. I don't think I can compromise on that. It's gonna have to be 4. Let's hide the plane and the screw. What do I do? Shift D. Grab X. Shift D. Grab X. Grab X. So I want there to be a space in between. So if I'm gonna move this 1 millimeter and this another millimeter, you know, because like, look, if we bring back the screw, that's how it's gonna look. Obviously you can't have the screw in like that. It's gonna have to be in like this, like that, right? Because it's gonna press. And that does not give a lot of purchase. Oh no. That might be why I said please consider a longer screw. Oh man. Okay. Be right back. I'm gonna look at a longer screw of the same size. Oh no. What am I gonna do? Be right back. back. I got another screw. It's longer. How much longer? We're about to find out. So the length of this screw is 1.5 long. That's long. So what does 1.5 look like? So this is currently 11. Gonna go into object mode. Check that. Select this. Hold on. I have an idea. So this is 1. I'm lining up to this line over here because these squares are all 1 millimeter. See? So see, if that's 1, that's lined up perfectly with that. We're gonna take that and add 4. Right. We're gonna move to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, that's not bad. Ish. Okay. I wanna set origin to geometry. That doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. That's fine. As long as it's in there, I'm happy. Then we can just play with distances here. Right? Left? No. Grab X. Yeah, there. That's about even. I'm just using the grid lines as reference points. So that means we can make the bracing structure a little thicker. That's good. That's nice. Yeah, like by 0.5 millimeter. You're probably wondering, is this gonna matter? Maybe. I hope it does. Okay. So the interesting thing about this now is that we can do this. So we can use this, switch into edit mode, extrude it. Actually, we're not even going to extrude it. We're just going to grab it and pull it out. Yes, like that. Then this, I'll think about something else. But for this, notice how it's already in line with the screw. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring that up to 15. And that's how big our arm is. That is our arm. Am I right? I want this from here to here to be 15 with a 3 millimeter hole in the middle. This has to be this had to be 6.6, which is why but that's 6. But that's 15. My brain is not braining. What's going on? Legit. Can't think. It's brain. What's going on? Hold on. If I move this up like that though, It lines up. It lines up. So that means I just move everything down. So just move the whole thing down then. Yeah. That, the screw. Oh wait. That, the screw, that, and that. Not that. Not this. Not this. Grab Z. Like that. That looks better, right? So, what do I do to open this up? Yeah, we have to open this up so that we can slot in the things, right? Because we need to be able to slot the arm in. So actually here, let's do a little bit of magic. It's not magic. I'm being dramatic. So we're gonna take this. And we're gonna grab the... So see, this is the... Imagine this is the arm, right? And we're just gonna grab more Z. See? 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 You see the vision. You see the vision. It's something. It's something. So we're just gonna poke that hole out. And if we poke that hole, look, you should be able to see the screw inside. So let's just call this the head hole. So if we boolean this right now, then we select the head hole, then we hide the head hole. Look, look, look! That's the head. That's the screw head. I feel like I'm too excited about this, but look, see? I can just fit the screw in. Perfect. Okay, so that's in progress. What are gonna do? Oh yeah. Alright, back to work. I don't want to touch this because it's already arm-shaped actually. It's actually perfectly arm-shaped because like look. See? It's already perfectly arm-shaped. So I'm just gonna move this off to the side. Grab Y. In the meantime, we're just gonna have to introduce a new cube. For this, it's gonna be... Let's make this 25Y, 4X, and then Z about... Yeah, 20 is fair. Oops. Then we just grab that, bring it up. And then head back to visible mode. So that's gonna cut, okay? Okay? So let's look at the base. Let's just remove this for now. So we're gonna add modifier, boolean, and then the cube. So now if we hide the cube, there is our screw. And then if we add another boolean, this is going to be the same thing, head hole. And then we hide the head hole. The head hole is already hidden. We have And then if we hide the screw, oh, I forgot. Hold on. We add another boolean. We had another boolean for the screw. Tada. Presto. C'est magnifique, monsieur. Ah. It's beautiful, right? Look at that. Look at that. I made a boo-boo. I should have taken the time to boolean this one also. It's alright, one step at a time. So the cool thing about this still being in the modifier stage, if we head into edit mode, we don't see the thingamajiggers, right? So we're just gonna, so if I want to make the head smaller, we can do that, and then in object mode it reflects that. Blender is amazing, but I don't like it that skinny. I like them thick. I like it thick looking, like that. Okay. So now we have that. Now we're tasked with the tricky icky. So this hole over, this one over here, let's call it the tail hole. What's this? Let's call that the arm actually. What else? Plane. Measuring pane. Okay, so the tail hole, this one needs to be hexagonal. This has to be hexagonal because the nut is a hexagon. And the way to do that, we measure the nut. There, yeah, we measured the nut to be 5.3 millimeters. So what we're gonna do is hold on. Don't rush me, people. Don't rush me. I'm gonna bring back the screw. Pressure selected. That's fine. We just want it to be exactly in line with everything. Okay? So we're gonna add a cube. But Technique, that's a cube. That's not a hexagon. That's not a hexagon. Wait. We're gonna make this about 15. This is the depth, so you won't see it. I'm an idiot. It's supposed to be 15. This is gonna be the 5.3, and this is also going to be 5.3. Ta-da! This is the hexagon. And now I know what you're saying, but that's not a hexagon. That's not a hexagon. Shut up! Alright, so hold on to your butts, people. We're just gonna move that over here. Like that. Si, senor. Actually, we're gonna make it a bit smaller. Okay, there. So now we have this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add a loop cut. There. Right in the middle. Then next we're gonna get our measuring pin. Where's our measuring pin? There's our measuring pin. We're gonna change that to 5.3. 5.3. 5.3. Is that our measuring pane? It is not supposed to be 5.3. Hold on, I am going to measure with the calipers how big the nut is supposed to be. One edge of a nut is supposed to be from the looks of things. It moved. That's 3 point. You know what? I think we can make it a 4. 3 point, 3 point, 3 point. Can't read. I need light. Why am I doing this in the dark? Flashlight. Yeah, that's a 3. Where do the things line up? That's a 3.6. Actually, that can be a 3.55, but no, let's go with 3.6. 3.6 it is. So we bring this down to 3.6. 0.6. 3.6. So that's how big one thing Majig is. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the edges. And then we're gonna SY. See what I'm trying to do? So that's selected. Now we just have to line it up with this. So that's gonna be SY. There we go. Why does that not look right? It doesn't feel right. Hold on. Wait. I'm a genius. I'm not a genius, but if it's a... I should be measuring how big from edge to edge. I just measured the flat side to the other flat side. You probably don't understand what I'm saying, but like, I wish I could just show you what I'm doing. Each line that connects each vertex diagonally is supposed to be about 5.8. Let's say 5.8. It's a bit smaller than that, but it's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. No. Then we take that RZ90. Grab C. RX 45. 30. 25. See? And the only one that does this right now is None of them. So what we're gonna do is I apologize if it's hard to see, but this is for science. Take this. This way. It's not scientific at all, but bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Yeah, I'm really not sure if this is the proper way to do this, but it's gotta at least be... Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Hold on, hold on. It's supposed to be tangential, right? All of these sides are supposed to be tangential. I wish I paid more attention in math class. Yes. Yes. As long as it tangents, right? That looks like it makes a little more sense to me. You know what? You know what? We're gonna make it a little bigger. By like, yes. The important thing is not that it's super snug, as long as the screw goes in and we can twist it. The nut relatively stays in position. Right? Right. That's what we're gonna do. What's this? Yeah, we're gonna remove the tail hole now, because this is the new tail hole. There we go. That's about halfway. That's about halfway. That's better. More purchase. Okay, so then that means if we go out, then we boolean the tail hole. We add another modifier. Boolean the tail hole. Then we hide the tail hole. There we go. There we go. Will it fit? I hope it does. Otherwise, we're gonna have to come back in here and then modify it. But it's fine. It really is fine. Let's bezel this. Oop. Forgot to apply the transformations. So let's bevel this. I don't know why, but it just feels right. Ta-da! I still need to. I still do want to make it look fancy sci-fi, because the model base, it has fancy stuff. be like fancy stuff. I can't just let this one be not fancy, right? Okay, so how do we make this fancy then? Because right now it looks like a pencil sharpener. Let us hide the screw. Ah, yes, look at that. Look at that. Oh wait, the measuring plane. Yes, look at that. This is gonna hold up 200 grams of storm sworder. Rar. Rar. It should be enough. I'm pretty sure my 3D printer can handle this. Okay. I think I'm making like fancy like step here. What does a crane base look like? You know, like an industrial crane. A lot bigger than this, that's for sure. We're only working with 20 millimeters. We're only working with 2 cm, so we can put quite a bit of detail, but not too much detail, you know? What I'm gonna do is that I don't know what I'm gonna do. Ooh. I got it. I'm gonna take this and we're gonna make it smaller. That makes sense. Ish. I hope it does. It's fine. This is a test print anyway. It's fine. Is it though? It is. I realize it's missing the peg. That's gonna be a pain to print. Or will it? Where's that? Ooh. My dreams are not dashed. I can still poke. Holy. Okay. So a little different from what I planned. I thought it was gonna squat a little more. But I guess that's that's 20 to 15 for you. It's fine. Looks pretty sturdy. Yeah, that's good. This is the arm base. That's it. We modeled it in an hour. We modeled the screw in an hour. All right. Okay. So now let's model the arm. Let's bring back the screw. Bring this back. Set selection cursor. There we go. And now we just have to line it up. It's gonna be tight because it's exact, but I'm okay with, friction's gonna be good. It'll loosen up in time anyway. Right. Yeah, I don't want it to be loose. It's gonna be pretty tight. That's what she said. Oh. Right. Let me just take this. Actually, we're taking the arm and we're adding the boolean modifier to it. So everything is a boolean. We're just gonna use the screw. Okay, so if we go out, then hide everything except the arm. Que presto. Si magnifico. There it is. Voila. Tada. There we go. It's a popsicle stick. It's basically a popsicle stick. How long is it at the moment? Z. Why is the X so big? I think I did something wrong. Okay, wait. This arm goes like that and it goes like that. The entire length is about 4 inches. I'm okay with that. So then there's gonna be another thingo here. But how big of a thingo is that gonna be? Because it's gonna need to fit another thingo. Hold on. What happens if I go? What? Why is the X of that? Oh wait, apply all transformations. There we go. Now it's at 63 millimeters. And by now we should know that 4 inches in cm is 10 centimeters. So 100. It should be 100, guys. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 99.5. That just means I need to line that up. Watch this. .9. That's fine. I don't care. Okay, I slightly care. $100 tall, 15 wide, 4 thick. What does that look like? Let's bring back the arm base. Let's bring back the screw. Yeah! Looks fine, right? It needs pizzazz! It needs pizzazz. I can't just print this. Can't. pizzazz it. That's gonna be 6 millimeters. 6 millimeters. You know what? Cursor to world origin. And another cylinder. 6 millimeters. How deep? What's with me, stupid half-inch? While I was making that drawing, I should have made everything millimeters. Now I have to convert. 1.27. Yeah. Millimeters. There. That's half an inch. $127. No, that's 12. I'm an idiot. It should be 12.7. 127 millimeters is 12 cm, not 1.27. I panicked a little bit there. Let's just do that trick. Cursor to selected. Version to cursor. Alt G. There we go. And then we're just gonna fuse these two. Watch. So the one that keeps the name is the second one you select. So we're just gonna Control J. Ta-da. They are now one part. Look, you can grab it. Oh wait. Now that I think about it, there's absolutely no need, because right now the way I did it is that not to scale, okay, not to scale, that from here like that and then to like that, so you can fit 2 pegs. But I just realized, like, what's the point of putting 2 pegs side by side, right? There's no point, especially if you're just gonna display one Zoid. So this 20 cm, this 20 millimeter base isn't exactly needed to be 20 millimeters. So I can make it hella thick. No. I just remembered what the base looked like. Oh no. It's not gonna fit in the corner. Yeah, it'll fit anywhere else, but it won't fit in the corner. Oh well. Do it live. On base. Hide the screw. Okay, let's focus on this now. So we want this to have... What do we want it to have? We want it to be like a little fork, right? Left. A little weird ass fork up there. How big is this gonna be? I have no idea. How big does it have to be? I have no idea. It doesn't have to be anything special. It just has to be able to accommodate that and that. Apparently I want it to be 11 millimeters long. So that's fine. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and add another cylinder then. That's what we need, right? Another cylinder. Yeah. Cylinder. This is gonna be 11. I don't know how big this is yet. It's more than 15. Let's go with 20. Rotate Y90. And then next is, there has to be a way. There is a way. Watch this. So I'm gonna select this and this, and then I'm gonna move the cursor to select it. Should be in between. And this is straight, right? That's straight, right? That's straight. That's straight. I hope that's straight. And so now that's already in the perfect position. That I can just take this and then Shift S, selection to cursor. Boom. Just like that. And now that that's like that, I need to cut that open again. I just realized something. With the current design, I think I can only rotate this 90 degrees. Right. I think so. So like, imagine this, but it's only gonna be able to go like that. Now the question is that a problem? Not really. Then why am I worrying? Why am I worrying? Okay, so the arm goes up like that, but it can also go like this. That means this one is gonna go like that. And then that's our range of motion. So you can have like this, and then like that. You can have like that, and then like this, for whatever reason. I think that's okay. I think that's fine. Has to be fine. Right? Left. Let's see how everything looks. Let's see how everything looks. That's so chunky. This looks like it's gonna snap. So the model stands use ABS plastic. We're gonna be using PLA. So as long as I don't, leave it in the sun, it should be fine, hopefully. We're gonna do some assisted tests on this just to make sure it's okay. For now, make do with what we have. Okay. So we're in object mode, we're just gonna add another cube. This one's going to be X4. Skinny. This is gonna be 25. This is gonna be 25. Now we just have to Man, I can't think anymore. Why can't I think? I can't think. My brain. So obviously I know I want it to be like that. So that we can cut it out. At the same time, we're just gonna have to duplicate this. As complex as this looks, Shift S. Cursor selected. Origin. Just 80 cursor. Cursor selected. Selected the cursor. Right. That's the line what we're gonna have to line it up to. Like that. I'm sure this looks awful. Let's bring back the screw as well. We have to duplicate that. What am I doing? Selection to cursor. Okay, now we're at this problem again. This can't just be 11. Because this is 15, right? Is it 15? Yeah, that's 15. Because there needs to be space in between these. Like that. So the thing is, we're gonna change this around already. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this arch. We're gonna connect these two and we're gonna lower it. Delete the faces. In Monday. This should be first. Oh, that's hard to see. Fill. Faces. Delete. Ah. Hide arm 2 for now. What's this? Arm. Head. Hide the cube as well. Oh. It doesn't see it as a face. Why? You tight screw too. Okay, so we want to convert this into a rigmarole. So the only way I know how to do that is with a knife. Disconnect that, this, connect that, that. Enter. Faces. That should be a separate face. Ta-da! That was easier than I expected. Goodness for that. So now we can just take our time and invisible. That. Oh, hold on. I haven't filled it yet. This. What's this? Fill. Now we can that is its own face now. Right. Let's take that and then delete all the faces. Oh, thank God. Then now we bring back the arm head. Since we brought back the arm head, we can now move this low. Grab. Again, we don't care what it looks like on the inside. It says we don't care what it looks like on the inside. Models the inside. Perfect. So what I'm doing now is smooth sphere. So if I grab this, hold on, proportional size 1mm. Grab. So this doesn't look like much, right? But if I mouse scroll, as you can see, it's deforming to suit the need. So we're just gonna do that again. Z. Hey. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's inside and it's not gonna get in the way of the boolean. So let's bring back the, what's the head hole? Oh yeah, the head hole's down there. So we have the arm head, we have the cube. What's this? I need that. That's fine. Then arm 2. Do we need arm 2 just yet? Hold on. Wait a minute. Something wicked this way comes. What am I doing? That looks wrong though. See, when I use this cube, the boolean, the arm head, that's gonna be empty space. Ugly, ugly empty space. What do I do? I don't know. I don't know. Here's what we're gonna do. figured it out. We're gonna switch over to the arm head. We're gonna add loop cuts to it. Oh, wrong. There we go. Edit mode. Now we're gonna add loop cuts to it. There we go. And then we're gonna take the vertices over here. And we're gonna extend them down. Wrong. We're gonna take these vertices and then extend them down. So that's gonna do. It's gonna create a weld-like look. Weld. There. That's the solution that I came up with. There we go. It looks so jank, but I'd rather have this than the other problem. Need to be overacting. That's fine. So let's hide arm 2 for the time being. Let's show screw 2 again. This separate means that S Z shift Y S Z shift X. S shift. What am I doing? Not yet. We need to duplicate these two. Shift D. No. Show. Select. Shift D. Grab Z. Now we align it. Go back here. Object mode. See-through mode. question is, doing it like that, right? 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 And we just going at least. Go back here. You can lower this entire thing now. It's fine. And that should be safe. That's more than safe. There we go. Now we can join these. That looks so weird. Not yet. Gonna be a pain to print, but I'm fine with that. Alright, let's combine them now. J. This arm. Now we add a bunch of booleans to this. First boolean is cube. Next boolean is head hole arm. And then the next boolean is tail hole arm. So now we just hide. There we go. How does that look? That looks wrong now. No changes, screw it. We work with what we have. It's okay. 90 degrees is fine. But it's not fine. Right. God. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Might as well keep going. There. That's how I fixed it. Object mode. Pardon me. Size. Oh no. Okay, so what's going on is like I have the brilliant idea to, because it looks kind of skinny right now, right? Right? This is weird. This looks weird. So I should just thicken this up in my own up, and I already started fixing the inside of that. And I can't undo past this point. Yay me. Yay me. Throw it. We'll make it work somehow. We have to make it work. So what I'm gonna do is loop cut it. Loop cut there, loop cut there. Invisibility, see-throughness. Take that. Then we're just gonna S Y Shift Z. Nope. S Y Shift X. I forgot that those are two different sides now. Pick that. Pick that. S Y Shift X. I am wrong. So G V. Yes, that's right. That's right. I don't care if it's perfect anymore. Just take this, take that. Cheesy. That's better. That's gotta look better. Kinda does. That's okay. Just gotta live with that. I don't like how this transitions this way, but I don't got a choice. That's just how it's gonna be. No, 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 no. It's a structural weak point right there. I don't like it. Just to help brace it a little more. We're Frankensteining this. It's fine. V2 will look better. I'll just count on V2. That's fine, that's okay. We're okay. I'm okay. Thanks for asking. There, that looks relatively stable now. I really hope it's stable. What's arm 2 look like again? Well, that's a lot of space then. I have idea. For more structural integrity. More structural integrity. Never mind. It's one piece now, so I can't. No choice, I have to do it manually. I'm not a professional. You can't judge me. You can judge me, but I'm not a professional. That's all I can say. No one would pay me for this. That's it. That's not it. Should have thought of this a while ago. There we go. That's how we solve the issue. Yep. That's how. That's what we do. That's what we do. Arm base. I'm okay with this. I don't mind having to do everything from scratch. Control A, Control A, Control A, Control A, Control A, A. So now if we take this and move it, there we go. I almost forgot to add a Boolean modifier for the screw. Oh my gosh, that was close. There we go. Beautiful piece of engineering, eh? There we go. And then this arm too, we can just we plan on just making that look like this anyway. Just literally the popsicle stick. Oh my gosh. Let's do this. We did it. Navisimos. Hooray. Let's head back here. It's nice, right? The question is if it'll hold. Like I imagine the actual arms have kind of like teeth on the inside so that it grips better, but I'm lazy. I'm gonna go ahead and rely on the strength of the screw for the stand. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Arm 2. Hold on. Arm 2. Check. Check. Cursor to selected. And then screw. We're gonna duplicate the screw again. Duplicate. Grab C. Still aligned. Shift D, grab Z, Shift S, cursor to selected. Then this, 2's boolean should be screw 1. Screw 3. Then we just click apply. We can hide the screws. Then we head back into view. There we go. Presto. Now, if you look at this and tell me you think this is gonna be able to hold 200 grams, I don't know. Let's figure this out together. So okay, we have the print pieces. Oh, I have a kitchen scale. I can always just like assemble this and then put pressure on the arm while it's bent using the scale, and then whatever maximum number shows up, that's how much weight it can handle. All right, these should be ready to print because we've assembled all of the blue pieces. We've assembled all the green pieces. We've assembled the green pieces. We've assembled all the blue pieces. Wait, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. This should all be orange. Yes. Oops. There, now everything's properly color coded. Can't believe it took me this long to figure this out. Oh well. Alright. That's good. That's fine. Control S. Saved. I'm ending it here, folks. Thank you for joining. In the next episode, I'm gonna skip Friday. I'm gonna rest. I will be assembling Storm Sworder over the weekend. I don't know. I have commitments with other people. We'll see what I'm gonna do next. Maybe I'll work this out. This part at least, not this part. This part. All right. Thanks for joining. See you next time.